Hi guys, this is the last upload for today. Well, the last upload before I go to bed. It's the 27th of February 2020 and it's 40 minutes past 2 in the morning over here in the UK. And I just wanted to make this very quick video with this interpretation that I think we may get news some point in the future that Obama has contracted the coronavirus. Here's the reasons. When the Bush character changes to Obama, we've always assumed he's laughing. We've got the reference to the LOL and everything else, but look at the white gloves and the positioning of the body. If that wasn't laughing, that could be the same body positioning, the same movements as you get when you're having a coughing fit. The gloves obviously connect to not touching things, which is something that they're saying we shouldn't be doing. But then it goes on, and we get to see a close-up of Obama. Now, just like the boy later on in this video with the medication next to him, which we've connected to coronavirus now and Italy, we seem to be getting a close-up of Obama's eyes as well. And notice how dark they are. It's not just his nose being a volcano with, the lava bit slightly lighter at the top here, the dark eyes being the smoke that's coming out of the top of the volcano and lava shooting off in various directions, possibly indicating Hawaii. And we still know that Hawaii has that pond of water in the middle, and water and magma, they create hydrothermic eruptions, which, are quite violent and could end up splitting off the flank of the Kilauea volcano and sending that into the ocean, generating a tsunami. But putting that aside, the dark eyes indicate some sort of illness. The sweat bead coming down the forehead is another association with something like a fever, temperature. One of the indications of coronavirus is a high temperature, and the other place that is of high importance when scanning for the virus is the eyes. So I think that's why we then get this worried expression on Obama's face, and he looks like he can't believe it. That's just an interpretation, but the coughing movement, being covered as a laugh, the gloves on the hands protecting from bacteria and viruses, the sweat bead coming down the head suggesting a temperature or a fever, the dark eyes also suggesting something associated with illness. So you guys keep an eye out. It may not be Obama as in Barack Obama. There's also Michelle Obama and his children, although I'm going to add on to the end of this video a little segment I took from MSNBC Rachel Maddow show, where she's kind of questioning why the coronavirus COVID-19 hasn't infected a single child around the world. And I think that's a interesting and important distinction that we should be looking into, and I will be looking into. Hopefully I'll be able to do it quickly and get the information uploaded as soon as possible. If not, I'll do it as soon as I can. You guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and may the Heavenly Father bless. Hi guys, I just wanted to add this little bit onto the end. The corona, referencing the aura of plasma that surrounds the sun and other stars. We may have been getting that reference all along in the end of the iPet Go 2 video with the eclipse and the obvious reference to the corona itself, and obviously coronavirus. I also found it interesting that corona is very close to the word cornea, which is associated with the eye, which again is the part of the body that this virus enters through, or at least one of the parts of the body that this virus enters through. So, again, we may have been getting indications of this virus, not just from the tap dancing indicating SARS, but also with the eclipses themselves referencing corona, and that could have been leading us to coronavirus. I just find these points of information quite interesting, and that's why I'm sharing them. So again, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and may the Heavenly Father bless you.
And while we're on the subject of what's scary here, what we need to understand, why don't kids seem to get it? Are older people more susceptible to this because older people have underlying other conditions that make them basically more weak and fragile and susceptible? Why aren't we seeing reports of kids getting it basically anywhere in the world?